Alright, this is a quick tutorial on issues you might have if you recorded a band live, and some of them use pickups that are on unorthodox instruments like banjos that will probably be really close to the strings, and you'll get this issue where they touch the string to the pickup. Hear that? Right there. Click, click, click. Nope, that's right there. So that's a big issue. In the mix, it sounds, you can hear it. So the one way to fix that is a repair plugin. Waves makes a repair plugin called X-Click, and it can listen for the clicks if you set it just right. Let's turn it on. Hear that? It's gone. You can hear the difference. Here's what it's doing. That's what it's eliminating. You gotta be careful on an instrument like the banjo, because the banjo has a lot of transients. If you overdo it, you set the threshold too little, or the shape wrong, it'll start pulling out things you don't want. So you got to be really careful. Oh, there, that was a good click that it pulled out right there. It's nice to you want to always listen to the difference, so you make sure you're not pulling out like actual pieces of the instrument. The other problem you're going to run into is it's going to cause latency. So now we can listen to some actual microphones. It's got a delay to it. So the way that you're going to fix that delay is you're going to have to, you can nudge it. If you're in a certain program, you can like nudge it by the latency of the plugin with, see, I can time nudge it. But I want to be much more accurate than that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this whole session, which was a 2.5 hour live recording, and I'm just going to take the entire banjo track and I'm going to bounce it. Now, should I bounce it with these? Probably not. Let's see if X-Click will handle bouncing it without those. And let's take off the saturator too. And then let's analyze and make sure that it's still eliminating that click, and I can hear that click. With the X-Click difference. I was taking out more things. Is that enough? Let's listen to it without it. Let's not take the difference. A little more. Without it. With it. Without it. With it. A little more. Make sure we're not taking out actual banjo. Yeah, okay, we can push it a little bit more. I'm not taking away, even some of those little clickies are probably transients to the banjo. We don't want to take those away. Taking away just a hair, that's probably fine. Let's get to a point where it's actually playing the banjo, like without muting it. And now let's check the difference. Good, it's not pulling out anything from the real banjo. So that's exactly what we want. Eliminating the clicks without pulling out the banjo. Now we gotta deal with the latency issue, which is gonna come down to exporting this file with no plugins on it, except for the X-Click. And we're just gonna call this fixed banjo click issue. We're gonna put it out to a floating wave, 24-bit, and we're gonna export the entire file. Once the file is exported, we re-import it, and we line up all the waveforms zoomed in really close to make sure they all line up perfectly. And then we just replace this track with it, and it will no longer have clicks in it. And that's how you fix a clicky problem with a track.